game of the series. The first series of the day of 3 as we get things kicked off here halfway through Tour 3 of Eastern European DPC. And the odds there shrinking a little bit, 2.8 to 1.3. Of course, still giving Nemiga a good chance with this team fight draft, as TSpirit will be looking for the reverse sweep here in this best of 3.
Yeah, we see both teams positioning, but Nemiga doing things a little bit differently here, as TSpirit doing pretty much what we've seen them do a lot, just kind of go and take positions. But the wrap around here, Poshka runs in.
Shadow Demon. Oh, you walked right into them. Good flame break. Push him across. Self-disruption, just delaying the inevitable demise of the Shadow Demon. Dead to Malrine, the mid laner, gonna get his bottle faster. Worst case scenario there.
Yeah, great start for Nemiga, getting a bit of extra gold there towards your puck. That's gonna really speed up his bottle build as well.
Already starting out, yeah, like you say, with it. A block on the Ancients, high ground vision. Nemiga sees straight into that Radiant Triangle even. Because it's going to be a game of stacks here with Magnus and Sven on your team. You absolutely know that TSpirit are going to be building bank.
Definitely.
Already taking a bit of damage before the lane even kicks off.
Yeah, some right clicks being traded there. Techi's trying to go in and do a little bit of damage himself, but not going to be able to do too much. Techi's throws on the sentry on the high ground. Not going to find the ward as it was placed even deeper. Also doesn't get rid of the block on the Ancients there, so not going to be any Ancients available until you unblock that. And you know, exactly like you said, that Magnus, he wants those stacks on the Ancients. He needs them.
Collapse. Just trying to step forward, looking at these range creeps. Gets himself one last hit. So bad trying to trade with the techies. Not the best situation to be in. You're against Sticky Bomb and what, 58 plus 6, 64 damage against your 53. You're losing that battle and giving away.
It's a hard time. Also the range. It's just a range disadvantage. Disruptor actually has above average range. It's 625, but 700 is a big number. He outranges you by a lot.
Well, Collapse nearly level 2. They can't kill a creep to get him shockwave, but they don't need to. Just walks up and punches him.
So bad being harassed down there. Mira was just hunting him, and then he gets too close to Collapse.
Now looking down bottom, Vazia going to drag the creep wave and dive on the tower a little bit to pull it across. Disruption's going to make the creeps meet, but Hellscream now able to get in with the Iron Shell and a vacuum back on Miposhka. Pops the stick, but still looking dead. As the Firefly allows Hellscream to move forward onto Yatoro with a blood grenade. He's right on top of this Sven with double Iron Shell, and Yatoro feeling the pain, the burn.
The aggros onto the range grip again. Didn't take too much damage for that as well, and they're now gonna back up, try and get the stacks unblocked.
That keeps the small camp blocked as Mira gets tagged by the Thunderstrike, but still alive in its lane as they play aggressively on Violent with a Sticky Bomb, which he rages through.
Yeah, a lot of trading. Even Violent going really low in HP here.
Yeah, uncomfortable times for everybody in all their lanes. I'm just going to take a quick peek into mid as well. Storm Spirit 14-3 against this Puck's 12-2. But Puck has wave under tower. Missing out on a couple of last hits and a good deny from Law.
It's the most chill of the different lanes right now, as both top and bottom are so volatile. Anyone can die at any moment, it feels like. Soon level 2 Iron Shells on bottom as well. That's when Sven could start taking a bit of damage for clearing creeps.
And that wave is so far pushed up. Vazia. It's often felt like Darkseer's first 3 or 4 levels can feel very tough. But the fact they've got these kills, they've dragged the wave back. Darkseer's going to have his Vanguard in a couple of minutes, 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, Batrider is doing great with Iron Shell on him as well, right? It's the two of them. They're going on Miposhka now, chasing him down.
He's already spent his disruption, so he's dead to the vacuum back.
Don't even need to blood grenade him.
No, Yatoro can't even get to a wave. He's like, well, what am I meant to do?
It's a good start for Nemiga for sure, this game.
Sven just standing and waiting for creeps to come to the tower, like, please, let me last hit something.
Yeah, pretty rare to see Yatoro not have a single deny so far as well. Just a lot of experience going the way of the Hellscream and Vaja here, as they're getting both kills and not getting denied at all.
Oh, it's just so good up top as well. Sticky bomb into blast off, skewer into shockwave, everything just a symphony of skill there from TSpirit to kill off so bad, and at the same time chip away at violently. They caught them both up in the spells. I'm sure this lifestealer not having a happy time up here.
Yeah, both Lifestealer and Sven are feeling the pressure under their lanes. They are mostly watching their supports die, though, as, you know...
That's true.
Water refill mid. And the gank.
So bad. He comes in. Lol. Realizing he's dead, just trying to trade and harass as much as he can on his way out.
Yeah, it wasn't actually a refill, as he, I think, walked a little bit before he TP'd, because he TP'd from base, right? He died top.
Yeah, should have done.
Didn't get the refill, but maybe he didn't have space in inventory yet.
Unfortunate for Malrine, but I guess having water runes here gonna be more than enough.
Yeah, they get the gank, they get the kill. It's all fantastic. He's gonna be full on puck anyway. Good rotation there from Sobad.
He did leave Violet alone for a little bit. Under his tower felt reasonably safe. Sobad spending his spells on the techies. And still, it feels like he's losing this trade. Thunderstrike and Glimpse, sure, that's nice, but it's attack damage from techies. Add in a sticky bomb. And Disruptor feeling worse for wear.
The range creep elects to die to the centaurs instead, as he tries to pull the creeps back here to the lane. Loses the range creep.
How are things going down bottom now? It looks like TSpirit have kind of remedied the problems, even though they've died a bunch. Their last hit value is starting to climb again.
I wonder if you go mana boost before Vanguard. Yeah, he does. I think you need mana more than you need to have Vanguard here on Darkseer, so he's gonna get it. Now they're gonna have more mana on Batrider as well to non-stop spam here. But look to Iron Chill and Surge in the Batrider even at points. Or just keep the Surge up for safety.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Up at top.
Oh, they're diving.
Radiant's bottom
Okay, diving bottom. Yeah, I mean, up at top was a bit of action, but Hellscream and Vazia straight towards Yatoro with a sticky napalm stacking up. Disruption to buy a bit of time for Sven to run back, but there's the vacuum. Vazia under tower taking some hefty hits, and Hellscream can't close the gap enough.
Defensive grenade slowed it down.
Yeah. Keeps Yatoro alive.
Great
Top lane was also a close fought battle over the large camp with skewers and all this nonsense onto the poor violent lifestealer.
Yeah, we'll see Mira make his way back to top lane, as well as Sobad chasing him. Storm, we saw him prioritize stacking up here at the big camp, losing even a few creeps to tower just to get this stack, but that is going to propel his experience a little bit, working on his level 7.
Yeah, that's going to be his Falcon Blade done as well. Great little item on the Storm.
Big creep wave pop. A lot of creeps here.
Yeah, I mean, Malrine has a shield rune bottle, TP ready, but no coil for 25 seconds. Wants to wait for that cooldown to think about his next move.
Oh, Hellscream and Vasha both coming to protect the Wisdom Rune here. Miposhka, he wants it, but this is not going to be easy to take.
Well, howdy. What you up to? Wisdom Rune grabbed by the Darkseer, and Miposhka gonna die.
That's smart to bring both the heroes, right? Normally you just send your support, but it's an ST, so they bring both the heroes, so even if he disrupts, they can still get it. It's very heads up by them.
Yeah, super clever. Mira does get the left-hand side one, though, so at least the Wisdom Rune piece for both teams. Lal returning to that mid lane at half HP. You've got to be a little worried about Malrine here, having this full bottle and wand. Blitz Knuckles now arriving. Yeah, they'll TP in to help refill the bottle of Lal.
Yep. Refill, and he's going to be fine and dandy for now. 15 seconds. We have runes coming up, though, so support's coming to control.
Nicely done by Nemiga here to find Yatoro.
Oh no, not again.
Going under the tower again and killing the Sven.
Yatoro is not having a good start here.
Disrupt into Invis Rune grab from Lal. Don't know if they can actually kill Malrine yet, just going to jaunt away to the orb. This is something that Nemiga realized. 2 supports were moved into mid to help the Storm, so they played bottom onto Sven.
Yeah, they're going to crack down this tower very early here. With the Vanguard as well, can tank it up, and they can definitely bring it down. And this makes it awkward for Sven. He's going to go and farm stacked big camp now, but this is the stacked Storm wanted. So you're starting to encroach on each other's space because you cannot go bottom anymore. And this is a great start to the game for Nemiga. 7 kills versus 2.
I couldn't really even play top either. I mean, Collapse trying to get onto Violent, but
Radiant are
very tanky lifestealer. Triple gauntlets, closing in on his armlet.
Now stealing a bit of stacks in the enemy jungle, and look at Yatoro gets found. He had ulti popped as well. He wanted to farm and he gets scared away from the big camp. Has to run over, farm the medium camp. Of course, he's not wasting any time. He's going as fast as he can to the next farm spot, but not being allowed to finish up the Wild Wing Ripper there. Every bit hurts here.
Yeah, there's no safe places for him. Item build wise, nothing different from previous patches, it looks like. Still this Mask of Madness, Echo Saber, Blink BKB. Well, they've actually glimpsed the Posca down bottom. Self Disruption, Vazia and So Bad sticking around for the vacuum wall drag back. Kill the SD once more, and is up at top. They do get the play finally on Violent with the reverse polarity, but the response from Nemiga is to bring Bat, Disruptor, Puck with a coil, catch the Magnus and make him pay. Defend your tier 1 at the same time.
Yeah, holding their own tier 1 now, chasing. They only have 2 points in Glimpse though, as he has both ulti. Oh, he reaches.
Yeah. The long-armored So Bad's Law finds a double kill for Malorine's Puck.
That's fantastic.
10 to 3. A 3k lead for Nemiga already.
Yeah, doing really great here in the gank department. We see Yatoro go up to get some stacks here. Going to stack up the Ancients. Not going to be able to get the big camp stack, surely, with timing here, but they see him. They spotted him a little bit there as he walked down. But he is still topping the CS chart. I mean, we talked about how Sven is shut down. Oh, Hellscream.
Yeah, quick snipe there, but a good Static Storm field. There's no follow through. So Bad just trying to kill Lal on his own. Thunderstriking Glimpse, a lot of damage. Lal dropping low, but with a blast off there, Collapse gets the double kill. Helped out tremendously by Mira's techies.
Yeah, they already left that area with the Puck. He's nowhere near and doesn't have a TP available, so can't come and help. Saw So Bad just calling like, guys, anything for the Storm, kill him. But meanwhile, though, Malorine is gonna push mid. He's gonna do as much damage as he can here with Power Grids and Witchblade.
Radiant's middle tower
Catapult behind him as well, helping out a bit. I'm just toggling between last hits and net worth because there's a pretty big difference here. Sven 97-0 up at the top, Magnus 80 and 13, but you have this Puck and Darkseer, you know, 4 kills on Puck, Darkseer 4, 0 and 5. All these kills really starting to rack up in his net worth difference. They get the tier 1 tower bottom and mid.
Yeah, it's both the kills, of course, but also Sven farmed a lot of jungle camps, and a lot of those are less worth than lane creeps. So while his CS is really high, it's not really making up for that he has been shoved around so much. Smoke now coming in. Looking for Sven. He's going to reveal himself mid.
Yeah, Violet not getting involved. No infest bombs yet. First point of contact is the Mira techies. Waning Rift, a glimpse. He starts blast off and plants some mines. Dead to rights no matter what happens there.
That was a good positioning by Mira, though. I mean, he dies, but he kept his Sven alive. That would have been a Sven kill if they surged in the Batrider with the lasso, with the Puck silence. No way for Sven to really get away. He's going to be fine for now.
Collapse with... I want to say a bit of a different build, but this is a Collapse build rather than the more meta Vanguard Echo Saber. Go straight for the blink on the Magnus, so they've got this ability to snap into action quickly.
Yeah, I mean, he loves his Blink Dagger, doesn't he? He wants to get those big RPs, you know it, and he doesn't want to play just the farming. If you compare like pure Magnus to Collapse Magnus, it's really wonderful how Dota can be played in such a different way. Even on the same hero, you can approach the game completely differently. Because if this was pure, he would be farming non-stop. He would be probably like doubling the CS and have less kill participation and build completely different items.
Imagine looking for that, you know, all-in team fight in these early stages.
It's more fun to watch Collapse. I mean, he's the exciting player to watch.
He's being pinged out by Nemiga as they watch him come up to this top lane.
Oh, yeah, they got their eyes on him, all right. They're coming in. DD rune on Puck.
Tumble, flame break, good disruption. Miposhka gonna tank the Dream Coil, but they've got the glimpse back on Magnus to drag him into the Static Storm. So the bonus kill on the SD might still be coming with his Firefly Surge. Hellscream is so speedy! Gets there with a lasso, finds the grab on him, and yeah, it's a bonus freebie at the end.
Just waiting for that surge to end, but it's level 4 already, so 6-second duration. The Batrider just runs him down, gets the lasso, and great fight so far by Nemiga. I like the way they're playing. I did address that they have no real tower damage in their lineup, so they need to dominate early to be able to win here. Late game, I would give the edge to TSpirit every day of the week, but if they start out this strong, Nemiga's lineup could scale into a nice mid game and take over the game.
Dire are scanning. Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, I mean, TSpirit looking just to try and bolster their efforts and maybe smoke out of the top lane. They want this Blink RP to get some use. Yatoro, pretty strong right now. Doesn't have level 2 ulti yet, which is a little sad for him, but if they can connect on a core hero with this smoke, it could pay off big time. Get tier 1s, get a bit of map control. Just looking for any form of traction on this slippery surface that Nemiga have set up. Smoke breaks on Yatoro. They see Vazia, Blink RP. The puck is in the back with the waning rift. Vazia tanking through it with a mech and the 1 charges, but still blown up as the wall is dropped. Onto TSpirit and Violet shows up. Collapse, shredded, munched on by Violet. Life to the vortex, but in the rage he doesn't care. A good blast off in from Mira. And lol, under the static storm. Sobat held it for as long as he could. Now, Yatoro being run at. Sven on the high ground turns and swings his big old sword, but he can't stick on a target. Can't kill Sobat, can't chase Malrine, and TSpirit lose 3 cores.
A terrible fight for them there, and really good reaction. The positioning was good. Smoke reveal. Yes, you lose your Darkseer immediately, but he has the mech, he has the cloak. He took a lot of resources to kill, and Malrine came in with a nice combo breaker there. His waning rift stopped the Sven stun, so it wasn't a clean combo onto the Darkseer as well. And yeah, they took the fights very, very confidently. At the point when everything was used on Darkseer, the Lifesteer just ran in and bossed up that fight. He's now going to be very close to his entire death zone, and that's going to make him even stronger in those 1v1s. We saw Sven as well. He only has 1 point Warcry. Warcry is a fantastic ability for these fights, but it doesn't do that much when it's level 1. He, of course, is going for the max Stormhammer, as you kind of have to, but he's not really ready for team fights yet.
No, it needs a bit more time. Yeah, and it was still level 1 God Strength as well. He's about to crack level 12. That was the first big play from TSpirit, and it failed dramatically. And now trying to set up bottom. Vazia farming some creep camps in enemy territory. Skew it back into Mira and Lol. Disruptor nearby and a surge away. Blast off connects, but Vazia just so tanky. He's got Pavis, Mech, 21 charges, vacuums back onto Mira. And now we see Nemiga bringing an additional couple of heroes down here. Violent Lifestealer surged up and sprinting forwards, Iron Shell up on him. Sees the techies for a moment there, and with a glimpse, yeah, they get the vision to reposition Mira.
And look behind, look at the deep move by Malrine. Sweeping in here. Collapse.
Hello.
Oh, a little bit slow reactions from Malrine. Probably has his camera a little bit misangled for that one, as we saw Collapse very quickly get out. The Blink Dagger saving his life there. Harpoon can't save you there.
The Observer with the don't give up chat. I like that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
TSpirit were very quick with their own chat wheel lines there. The old Balrog's laughter. Kakoi cringe. Poor guy, Malrine. That's such a good move. Doesn't pay off though, sadly for him.
They do soon have their coil again, as they used it with Arcane Rune. They could consider going for an Infest Bomb, but also bottom tower. When you have such bad tower damage, it, funny enough, becomes more important to go for towers so that you get that damage in early and whenever you can. You can't just come down and take this tower quickly and easily later on. So look at Malrine.
Yeah, Blink cancelled. Phase shift used. Does get away though, as Collapse was looking for that Blink RP. We get some deep vision down as well here. Sobat planting 4 observer wards all the way from bottom jungle up through top river.
Dire vision is insane right now. It's absolutely massive. They see the tier 2 towers in a great way, and they found Yatoro. Infest Bomb onto him.
Yeah, I think he knows that he's just dead up here. Kills off the creep wave. Stormhammer stun. Down he goes. How easy is it for Nemiga? Oh, they're getting a kill mid lane as well. Malrine using this coil to take down Disruptor. Shadow Demon, who has a disruption spell.
Yeah, one of the 2 disruptors in this game. He counts.
God damn it. No serious brain lag going on. TSpirit trying to disengage, and a sweep through comes Mira. He sticks around, kills off a centaur. 5
seconds glimpse. A little bit of cooldown.
Bound. Very speedy with the taser. Ah,
Courier scout.
Radiant's middle
Right
tower
over the
is
top of
under
him.
attack.
Blast off into glimpse. Vacuum there from Vazia. Make sure there's no escaping.
Now moving for bottom again towards this tower. The kills they're collecting on Yatoro are so important. They know he just wants to farm and get big. Last game I said it, he was 0-0-0 minute 20. That score sure ain't looking as pretty this time. He's 1-4-0. Not much kill participation, but he's also not the strongest on the field. Lifesteal is doing a pretty good job keeping up, only 1,000 gold behind, but Darkseer and Puck are both ahead of him in net worth, and that's through fighting. These guys are just running around being mercenaries on this battlefield, killing everything they see.
Yeah, right. We start to see the downside to this Blink Dagger and Collapse, right? We talked about how it's kind of his signature, likes the blink, likes the flashy plays and the team fight ability it gives. But Blink Dagger is very often this investment into aggression. If you're not using it, you've spent this 2,000 gold when you could have an Echo Saber. You could be on your way to this pipe that he wants next. So he slipped pretty far behind in the net worth as well.
Spirit just don't have a move right now. It feels like they don't have anyone making plays. They are currently sitting at a 1, 2, and 3 Storm, who's not getting too involved in things. And Miposhka is 0, 7, and 1, so he's having an awful time. Mira is about to be caught top, possibly, if he takes the wrong step here. Very close to getting in vision. Smoke breaks.
Who's up here?
They know he's
So
close.
bad.
Radiant's
Malrine, they see him now. Malrine notices smoke breaks on him. Tanky's all leashed up under the coil. A bit of space here created by Mira, making them really work for the kill, but Vacuum comes and cuts him down up at the top.
Oh, so bad. A little bit too late for this, but he tried to find the Storm Spirit. Not going to be in time for that. If he had his shard, he could maybe have scouted with it there, but not going to be able to connect. Overall, though, right now, Team Spirit are in panic mode. They're just trying to get some D wards now. Miposhka doing a good job getting rid of the ward on bottom, but they don't have any form of aggressive threat that they're putting right now. And Wisdom Runes are spawning soon. The Tormentors are up, and these objectives, if you're not playing aggressively, your opponents are surely going to take these objectives away from you.
Nice attempt from Collapse there to try and skewer through the phase shift. Malrine on the money with the escape, though. Just look at the side lane tier 1 still standing for Nemiga, offering protection across the board. And of course, as we get now, 20 minutes in, Roshan, Tormentors, Wisdom Runes will start to come into play. Lots of objectives to be claiming, which makes these side lane towers that much more important, just as a platform to TP to.
Exactly. I spoke about it yesterday or day before yesterday. I think the ease of invasion when you take away the tier 1 towers, it's so much easier to access the Tormentor and the Wisdom Rune, since you don't have to try and sneak around and go all the way around. And there we go. First one is going to go to Batrider.
Alrighty then. Invest in the Starks here. Skewered back under tier 2. Out they pop. RP down. Collapse. And the blast off from Mira connecting on Vazia. Violent. Gonna have to try and rage and run. Malrine creating a bit of havoc in the front lines to allow the Lifestealer to escape. Storm Spirit wants a little more though. Lala zipping forward. Gets coiled up. Malrine felt it coming.
They're saying no. We're not fighting anymore. Just get out of here. Don't want to keep this going. Right now, Lifesteal's move animation is bugged, by the way. Sliding forward. Even his attack is bugged. What? He's not attacking, he's just standing still on my screen.
Yeah, same here. He's got those little, he's got the shoes with the wheels in, he's rolling around.
This? Look at him. Statue stealer. He's become a gargoyle.
There is one thing moving, the little red blades or whatever they are, the shoulder pads.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Top tower has fallen.
That's what's controlling him. It's like Ratatouille, and they're pulling on his strings forward.
He's in a soul pact with the devil.
Yeah, I don't know. Rigor mortis has set in.
Yeah, something has to be done about that. He just can't see what he's doing. I wonder if he rages, maybe it'll fix itself. We'll see what happens. Please, Vaughn, press red. He's being pinged by. He's pinging himself. Teammates are pinging him.
Guys, look what I'm doing. This is always players' reaction to when some stuff like this is happening. Is always like, look what I managed to do. I'm broken.
He's sitting on his haunches, waiting. He's like a little kitty waiting for a treat. He's sitting there at your legs. Roshan gonna be the goodies.
It's always more creepy because he just walks up to Roshan, sits and stares at him, and Rosh is dying.
TSpirit can't get here fast enough.
Radiant
They're all grouped up as 5 around mid-tier 2, and they scan the Rosh pit. They've got to know that it's already dead.
Yeah, they know they're late. They're going to try and make a move over there. They're going to hear Roshan has fallen, and they're going to turn around and
Roshan
run.
has fallen to the dire.
Or are they going to fight? Okay. They still want to do something? Do they have a ward to drop on the high ground? They do. Okay, this is a little trap.
This is one of those lineups if they land all of their spells perfectly.
They could burst team-wide, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, if Nemiga all group up and start to be clumped, I'll get the skew initiation straight off on the dogs here. A lot of damage from Yatoro to kill him off. Lol. Not going to get caught in a static storm. Actually disengages as the core gets dropped on to collapse. Use the back. Malrine dodges with the phase shift out. Violet in trouble though, losing all of his HP to Yatoro, and the Aegis already claimed.
TSpirit
Heroes down. TSpirit with a team for execution, going to skewer the lifesteal and get the kill. A triple for Yatoro. It was 1-4-0, now 4-4-0.
This is Collapse doing it, man. That blink pulls one back, gets them in position, then lands a really nice RP as well, almost getting a 3-man RP, but perfect. And Nemiga did not expect this. You can tell. Like, who fights you right after you take Roche? Who does this? The audacity, but the unexpected play there by TSpirit to be the aggressors actually worked out in their favor. Probably largely because Nemiga didn't expect it at all.
Yeah, nice Aegis. The guy's just gone.
Is under attack.
Suddenly a 1k gold lead, less than 1k gold lead now as we see the game evening out entirely.
Man, TSpirit is so good at these surprise moves. Yeah, starting to get ready to count them out of this game, but you can't be doing that.
Well, they still want the win. There's still the DPC. Every win matters. Apart from the first game. First game, you know, they sleep. Game 2 and 3.
Real shit.
Real shit.
How many smokes have they got? Can they go again? RP in 35. God Strength is ready.
It could go for fights even without smokes right now, it feels like. I like the little mines they're dropping on every single ramp that they can, just to control, get some, warning signals for enemy smokes. Use that techies.
Is this similar to game 2 where we had this big turnaround, like one fight win? Now
this is
gives TSpirit
very important position higher. Risky push. Collapse is gonna jump and try to go for a dig, I think. It's scary to do though, because he gets glimpsed and then he doesn't have BKB to not get pulled back.
Dire's middle tower is under
He's waiting
attack.
to see. Go fishing. What can they find? There's Malrine with the Infest Bomb. 2 heroes caught up in that coil. Violet pops out with his BKB. Disruption does save him, but he's still in the static storm, and the lasso is there. Nice storm hammer. RP collapse in Yatoro. Oh, the damage! Look at them go! Yatoro just cleaves them into pieces. The Pug's gonna try and jaunt away. Lol keeps tabs on him while Yatoro, he found another target in the back. Storm hammer caught up in the field. So bad, nearly dead, but it's the big one on Malrine. The wicked sick Pug taken out of the game.
I think they just have to focus everything on Yatoro. I don't think they can focus Storm like that. Yes, Storm is important, but just because you can doesn't mean you should. They commit lasso, coil, everything, and they jump up and clump up on that Storm, who just gets saved by one single disruption, and then everything is looking so terrible. Collapse now. Looking for a chase on so bad. Not gonna get him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, you're right though. This kind of dogpile mentality from Nemiga, like get onto one target, try and get this vacuum into coil.
Now
TSpirit have all the answers.
Yeah, now Yatoro is looking like he's gonna hard carry this game. They have the Solar Crest spam going on, and he's got 18,000 net worth versus the 12k of Lifestealer, who's really falling behind at this point. And in the team fights with Empower, with God Strength, Daedalus online, Mask of Madness, Echo Saber, he just deletes people. They all disappear in no time at all.
Yeah, I mean, what? 3 minutes ago they were 7k behind. Now 6k ahead. Two team fights. That's all it took. 2 team fights in the space of 3 minutes has dragged TSpirit almost out of the grave and into a position where they just one tap the puck. Malrine disappears.
2 1400 damage crits in a row with the Echo Saber. Yeah, he died pretty fast.
The monster.
Even if he didn't crit, he would still kill him before he is unstunned.
Dire's middle tower
The puck had the gem as well, right? So that trades hands yet again back into Team Spirit's pockets, being held by the Shadow Demon.
Yeah, this
Dire's
is
middle tower
looking
has
terrible. He had the gem, but he didn't check that high ground, that ramp.
Wisdom rune for so bad, at least. Now this is where the map starts to get small. You have been the ones that were hunting and controlling everything.
I think
3 team fights in a row, losing them.
at this point they've solved the puzzle. Like, Nemiga looked dismantled right now. They were going for all these aggressive moves. They were trying to go for things. Now they're just running around kind of clueless. They're working on a nullifier on Lifestealer, but it's so far away, man. He needs like 3,400 gold or something. By the time he gets this, the Sven is already gonna have ended the game. I feel like he's so dominant.
So bad getting zipped on. Lal spends the majority of his mana to get on top of Disruptor and collapse. He's looking to body block him to make sure Lal gets the kill.
Yeah, just hanging out, watching. Harpoon now on collapse as well, gonna allow him to chase people a little bit more as Sven is working on a full satanic.
Oh. Goodness gracious me. Yeah, satanic butterfly, so disassemble the mom into both of those. We can see there the overall hero damage, you know, Puck, yeah, 16,300. Sven is right up there. And the majority of that 16k hero damage is like the past 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes. He was farming until like 24 minutes in. So, yeah, he wasn't doing any damage in that part of the game. But now he's happy to come in here and show you what he's been working on. All these shiny items he's been completing.
All investment paying off.
Satanic is up now. Has the entire thing. Working on Harpoon next, so still gonna go back for that.
Dire's bottom tower is under
They do relinquish their Wisdom Rune on the left side. Hellscream sees it. Tormentor going to get taken by Spirit on the right hand side. As we see the difference there between the Puck and the Storm. Trading places now as the Puck had been leading this entire game.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, Larless finding his way back into this as well. And with a status resistance of 29.6% with the Kaya Sanj and Titan Sliver. This time it's working. It doesn't say 0 for me.
Mine's bugged. Mine says 20.0. So I guess mine doesn't count the Titan Sliver?
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's the base Kaya Sanj.
The flat 20. Well, Nemiga knows where Team Spirit are, so they're just trying to mirror the moves, get a bit of farm elsewhere, waiting for this next Roshan fight, potentially.
Yeah, they're working on Lincoln's here on Puck. He's gonna go base and complete it pretty much. Could sell his bottle for it if he wants to right now, but would be nice to keep the bottle as well. However, how much rune control do you really have anymore?
Yeah, nada. I need more time. Team Spirit. What is it? 4 minutes until night? Yeah, so they're pretty certain. Oh, it's guaranteed. It's going to be
bottom
Roshan in the bottom right corner. Yeah,
definitely a bottom Rosh, and they're gonna just play in this area right now. They want Aegis. They have Hex on Storm. They're gonna farm up the next creep wave over there with Magnus as well.
Go to my master.
A full 3-minute sport on Rosh.
He's not.
Is that good for Nemiga?
It is good for Nemiga, yeah. I mean, the earlier Rosh would spawn, the worse it would be for them. We already see Nemiga infesting their Puck as they leave the base here. And Lexi changed his mind. He was going for a nullifier to counter the Sven and his Warcry, as well as the Taser. But now going for an Assault Cuirass, realizing that he just dies if he gets next to his Sven right now. So armor for himself, armor for the entire team. But there goes the alarm system. Stepping on the bombs. Is gonna give awareness. Stepping on another one.
That.
They hear it. They draw on the map. They're like, yep, they hear it. They're going like this. And Techies has averted a crisis here just by dropping 2 remotes, stopping a smoking.
Yeah, now they smoke up and make their play. Well, this is the thing, right? Nemiga, they need so much vision to keep tabs on Team Spirit. They need to know where the Shadow Demon is because he's disrupting and saving Storm. Where is Collapse's Magnus because he's coming in with these huge 3-4-man RPs. You can see the Sven and say, okay, yeah, cool, see the Storm, whatever. But these backup actors, the people in behind, they're causing problems for them.
Yeah.
Spirit. Going straight in onto the Lifestealer. That's your carry. disappears in the blink of an eye, and a disruption here. Is that on the puck? Is that Malrine? Sars caught up in the vortex and the skewer.
Two most valuable heroes lost. They lose the gem as well. So none of them have buyback 50 seconds. And that leaves Darkseer, Batrider, and Disruptor to defend high ground now.
Yeah.
With a very pissed off Sven coming up. Empowered, God strength.
Yeah, glimpse him back.
I have to expect him to BKB and just chase the Disruptor there.
That would have been great, honestly.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Glyph forced out already. I mean, 30 seconds without your two primary heroes in this game. Sven's on your high ground.
If you find Harpoon correctly with Glimpse, you should be able to pull yourself the entire way.
Like the timber chain trick, right?
Yeah. Like from the base trick.
Is falling.
Well, there goes the middle melee barracks. Very quickly dispatched with Yatoro, who's moving to Ancients. Keep this farm rate up.
Now working on that Swift Blink. Wants to be even faster, even stronger at just going in and executing people. And they're going to go back and check on Roche. They're like, wait, how is Roche not up yet? Still 20 seconds.
Yeah, where Roshan? There's a little proxy mine in there, so I guess.
They do know that it's going to have to spawn soon. This is maximum spawn in 8 seconds here, so they're all heading down there. They're like, come on, stop pranking us.
They can kill him faster than he can move to the other side, right?
40 seconds?
Yeah.
I don't think Roshan is going to have time to relocate here. No.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Gotta get into the pit first.
They are not going for it though. They're going over. They don't want to risk him moving and a disaster happening. So they're actually going over.
I think that's clever.
Probably a wise move, yeah. They smoke up.
Okay.
They're just... Oh, so they're saying they expect us to Roche, so let's go kill them and push again.
The mine popped him so bad. The ball in from Storm straight on top of him. Orchid and Scythe dead, but with buyback. The Dire was scanning Roshan as he wandered across the map through the portal. This is somewhere where Nemiga could set up in this top left corner, get some wards down, maybe think about fighting, because honestly it feels like their best chance here is to fight around Roche. Don't fight on your doorstep, don't allow TSpirit to get to your base yet.
They're all gonna portal, so do you have AoE? I mean, you have Darkseer? You could drop down the wall on the gate here as they come through.
Wait, Spirit are looking... Yatoro walked into the pit and he's like, wait,
they're all coming.
Something's up here. High ground ward is there. They see them all coming through the gate. The blink out from the puck. Malrine gonna TP away. No contest, just letting them have it.
Yeah, they wanted to fight, but they're too weak. They don't have Disruptor yet as well. They're working on Aghanims on Disruptor, by the way. That could be one way back into the game, but...
Hell scream, hell scream, hell scream. Come on, you can do it. Roshan nearly dead. Sticky napalm in the pit to give the vision the flame break. The blink in. Roshan has to die. The storm hammer. Oh, poor Batrider gets done in by Yatoro.
It's good, but it's not great. It was very, very close. It was a nice attempt.
Very good.
Nice attempt. The flame break pushing them away there.
We got Aegis and Cheat because he made 2 slots, so he was looking to grab both of them.
He did. He got greedy with it, which was good, but not going to be able to seal that. Well worth his life though to try it at least. He's going to respawn in 40 seconds. They still have to go through this tier 2 tower. Push is coming though.
Pretty heavily.
Yeah, and they want to go high ground before he respawns. So Sven just going to explode up on this high ground here.
What's our buyback stats looking like? Puck has buyback, but nobody else has the money for it. They're all like, yeah, 600-700 gold away.
Magnus looking, collapse. And someone.
Cheeky fella hiding in the trees. Placing a deep ward as well.
Bit of respect here for the high ground push. Maybe they don't know if the Disruptor Aghanims is already completed. That's why they're expecting it so much. They don't have Aegis on Sven, so Sven doesn't want to get caught in a Aghanim's Disruptor ulti and then die. That's why we see him be so careful right now.
Dire's top tower is under
Lol, just gonna zip in behind tier 3s. Let's go scout them out, get a bit of vision.
Dire's top
Disruptor's
tower
farming the map. He's like, please give me this, but he's under a ward. They see him now. They know he doesn't have it. They know he's working on it. They can even go there with Storm and kill him.
Dire's top
I can
barracks
just finish off the
has
barracks top. Keep that for protected, the Lincoln Sphere. Breaking the buildings down. Yeah, Disruptor just not joining at all.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
They could just ask the question, does he do anything if we go mid and bottom as well? Mid, easy of course, 3 taps. Doesn't look like they're gonna go bottom. A little bit risky. There's still the chance for Surge to Batrider pulls into Fountain, so respect here from TSpirit as they play it slow and safe. So bad.
Systematically taken.
Still so
time
far
out.
away. 700 more gold for the Aghanim's. He has to sell Blink for it.
Oh, where's this Philosopher's Stone, man?
Or sell everything else. Sell Pavis, sell Tranquil, sell Magic Wand. You have to go on all-in play.
How much do you get from that? Pavis is 700 gold, sell.
Yeah,
You're gonna
Pavis
get like
alone is pretty good.
1200.
Oh no.
Oh, Storm Spirit has found Disruptor. He's scythed up and he's dead for 60 seconds. No buyback, no Aghanim Scepter. And TSpirit now in a 6 versus 4 scenario. Holding Age is still on Storm.
Wasted as well. They used it on Sven just to get out, so no coil available for 69 seconds.
Not so nice.
Less than nice, Gareth.
TSpirit looking like they're about to take this series.
Storm with the Aegis walking up. Confidence here. Has the Lincoln Sphere.
Now the Scythe of Ice, Harpoon Skewer, Lotus Orb there onto Violent.
Well, that was a bit of a miss combo. He was skewering him away, but then the Vortex stopped the pull from the skewer.
Dire's
A little bit wonky.
Pranking his
What's Malrine up
teammates.
to?
Dire's structures
Collapse is
are
very upset with him now. He's like, why you stop?
How dare you? Another jump, another rage. Violent still holding that BKB. Looks like Malrine was trying to cut wave in behind them, but TSpirit don't care, creep wave. They just destroy your buildings. They vacuum wall Yatoro. Not a care in the world from Spirit at this point as they make sure the mega creeps are coming. And another Harpoon Skewer play. Hellscream gonna Ogre Seal Totem out of Collapse's range. And Malrine silencing, phase shifting, getting away from Miposhka, but Lal holding the line, still holding Aegis as well with a minute to go. Bit of poking and prodding here from Nemiga, just trying to see if they can engage with TSpirit in some meaningful way. A kill on Collapse will be decent here. On the way out, he's fake pumping RP. Does lose his life in the end, but TSpirit, they got what they came for. Dire base in disarray.
You see this sort of interesting gear cap item that Yatoro went for? His final item is actually Disperser in this game. So he can guarantee movement speed now against Lifestealer. It's kind of nice, I guess.
Okay.
And you can also dispel yourself with that. So he has 3 different dispels, BKB, Satanic, and the Disperser. And funny enough, this Sven is now burning your mana. Words that I would not expect to say. I don't know. I don't think I've seen too many Diffusal Svens in my day, actually. I've played Dota for a long time, but
I think this is the first time I've ever seen it.
not a very common item, yeah.
I mean, 'cause he had Butterfly Satanic queued for a long time, right? Because he wanted to disassemble a Mask of Madness, but that's pretty cool. A DD rune now for him as well.
Yeah.
Tier 4 items for Nemiga. Telescope Batrider, Infested.
Oh, he's letting him walk up here.
Yatoro, he jumps forward. Everybody else jumps back.
Yep. Blink forward, puck blinked in, but then he just gets out. Blinked.
Blinked? Blunk? Blunk?
He blank.
Blank.
Yeah, just like their base. No racks here, it's all blank.
A lot of blank space. A couple of solitary buildings out there as well.
They did sell the Pavis, by the way, for the Disruptor at least, so he has that Blink Aghanim's play with Tranquil still. Just the one hope and dream that they have here is to get a massive Aghanim's ulti from Disruptor.
With a vacuum of Vazia, yeah, they both got blinks.
They kind of need to do that like 3 or 4 times though to kind of have a chance to win this. They need it like twice just to equalize the map a little bit.
Haste!
But it's also a case of like, where's their damage coming from? It feels like Puck and Lifestealer have kind of petered out.
Yeah, they don't have tremendous damage. And Sven has 4,000 HP now with this build.
No boots, only damage. Swift Blink acting as his mobility item.
Just like last game, his Juggernauts. Swapping out the power treads for the Hyperstone.
And Mira's even comfortable to farm large camp right in front of the Dire base.
Still like the one neutral camp that you can actually kind of reach when you're stuck in base. He's like, no, you can't have this.
Not even this one. Two-man smoke. Oh wait, no, that's a ninja. That's double ninja gear. That's a no-man smoke. It's a double ninja gear.
Yes, ninja gear, very balanced.
Shadow Demon and Sven weren't even near each other. They were on opposing sides of the map.
Here we go, another smoke.
No.
This one is a smoke.
Yeah, big one. 5 heroes. Let's go.
Sven
Lol.
wants to go in with a Storm leading the way.
Poshka. Smoke breaks.
They've been using Storm's Hex and Orchid to lead and then follow up. Lightskiller in danger.
Here we go. Jump straight in. Catching out. I'm going to storm down. Yeah, after physical damage here, but not all people. Labs killed. He's dead for 70 seconds and I'll skew up but that. Dogs here across away from their throne. They get the back wall drop down. But Sven just turns and hits the ball, glimpse back towards the plug, but not can do. Half HP Outer are going to walk through the wall and not really care about what comes his way. As Law, 400 mana remains. Always safe as Lincoln Sphere to be able to jump in and out of fights. And this is just domination now from Spirit. They've won the fight. They've taken tier 4. The throne is falling and GG's gold.
Is under attack.
Team Spirit, another 2-1 victory. Losing game 1 and showing their prowess in the succeeding game.
They look the same. They're like Team Spirit in game